and welcome again. I've got some good news and some bad news. So first of all, the good news. I've got 2 more classmates to join us. So here's Tracy, already in action, doing a roll down with balls. Brilliant. Thank you for that, Tracy. And I've got Anthony. Not sure Anthony's got quite the idea, but as soon as he's self-isolating in his tractor, then I thought Anthony can go on the wall too. So you'll join my wall later. The bad news, you'll need your trusty tins again. So if you hit the pause button, and I'll join you back on the floor. Get equally weighted tins. Okay, lying down for me, feet and knees hip distance apart, neutral spine, arms relaxed down by your sides. Take a breath in and out. And take a breath in, wide and full, and breathing out, the ribs come down and together. And take a breath in and out. And take a breath in. Feel those ribs expand and breathe out. The ribs come down and together. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, imprint the spine. Slide ribs towards hips. Breathe in, fold the right leg into tabletop. Deepen and hold the imprint and safely fold the left leg alongside. Breathing in and out to lower one leg and then the other leg safely back to the mat. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, imprint the spine. Draw rib and hip closer together. Breathe in, fold the left leg into tabletop. Hold the imprint and safely fold the right leg alongside. Breathing in and out to lower one leg and then the other leg safely back to the mat. Lying onto your right sides for me, please. You will need the hard and soft cushion. Head towards the front of the cushions. A tin between your knees and a tin in your left hand. Breathe in, fingertips up to the ceiling, follow with the head and eyes. Settle the arms, stabilise and rotate. Breathing in and out. In and out to take the arm back over. And breathe in, fingertips up to the ceiling. Settle the arms, stabilise and rotate. Breathing in and out. In and out to take the arm back over. And last one, breathe in, fingertips up. Settle the arms, stabilise, rotate through that rib. Breathing in and out. In and out to take the arm back over. Okay, lying onto the other side, excuse my back. Tin between the knees, tin in the right hand. Shoulder over shoulder, hip over hip, gap between the waist and the mat. Breathe in, fingertips up to the ceiling, follow with the head and eyes, settle the arms, stabilise and rotate. Breathing in and out. In and out to take the arm back over. And breathe in, fingertips up to the ceiling, settle the arms, stabilise and rotate. Breathing in and out. In and out to take the arm back over. And last one, take the arm up, settle and rotate through the rib. Breathing in and out. In and out to take the arm back over. Lying onto your backs again for me, please. Just have the cushion under my head because of the little sort of bump at the back. Feet and knees hip distance apart, neutral spine, fingertips up to the ceiling, palms facing inwards. Breathe in, reach for the ceiling, sliding those shoulder blades wide, and breathe out to release. And breathe in, reach for the ceiling, and breathe out to release. And breathe in, reach for the ceiling, breathe out to release. Now squeeze the shoulder blades together on the back as you breathe in. Breathe out to release. And breathe in, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Breathe out to release. And squeeze the shoulder blades together. And release. Hands resting on tops of the tins or balls, if you like Tracy, and have a set. Hands on top of the tins, tip of nose up to the ceiling. Take a breath in, dip the chin. And release. And dip the chin. And release. And dip the chin gently. And release. Slide the shoulders up to your ears. And slide them away. And slide them up. And slide them away. And slide the shoulders up. Slide them away. Ab preps. Hands resting on tops of the balls. Elbows lifted away from the floor. Take a breath in, dip the chin. Breathe out, slowly slide ribs towards hips as you curl to the bottom of the shoulder blades. Breathing in and out to lower. And take a breath in, dip the chin. Breathe out, slide ribs towards hips as you curl to the bottom of the shoulder blades. Keep that neutral spine. Breathing in and out to lower. And take a breath in, dip the chin. Slide ribs towards hips as you curl up. Breathing in and out to lower. And take a breath in, dip the chin. Slide ribs towards hips as you curl to the bottom of the shoulder. If you've got any pain in your neck, you can support with your arms, with your hands I should say. Take a breath in, dip the chin. Slide ribs as you breathe out. Come to the bottom of the shoulder blades. Breathe in and out to lower. And dip the chin. Slide ribs towards hips as you curl to the bottom of the shoulder blades. Breathing in and out to lower, back, down. Okay, lose the tins for a moment. And lying onto your tummies for me, please. Cushions under hip bones or towel if necessary. Arms at the angle, tip of nose onto floor, feet and knees together. Breathe in, slide the shoulder blades down the back and use those mid-back muscles to lift just a base rib. And breathe out to lower. And slide the shoulder blades down the back and use those mid-back muscles to lift. And breathe out to lower. And stabilise and lift. And lower. And slide the shoulder blades down the back. Isolate those mid-back muscles. Now take the arms down by your side, palms facing inwards. Just lift to the low, hover, keep that neutral. Don't come so far up that your tummy's sinking into the mat. And breathe out to lower. And slide the shoulder blades down the back and lift to the low, hover. Reach for those toes and lower. Keep that neutral spine, so hold through those abs as you lift and lower. Not a big movement. Breathing in and out. Hands underneath the forehead, fingers overlapping, super glue fingers and forehead together. Breathe in, slide the shoulder blades down the back and use those mid-back muscles to lift. And breathe out to lower. And stabilise and lift. And lower. Slide the shoulder blades down the back, use those mid-back muscles to lift. And lower. And lift. And lower. Place the hands underneath the shoulders and push back into your shell stretch. Toes together, knees apart, sit back on those ribs, sit back on those heels, lift those ribs away from the thighs. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, roll up through the spine. Stack the vertebrae up and woo. Land onto your back for me, please. You know what's coming. The 100. Ooh, there we go. There. Lying down. Feet and knees hip distance apart, neutral spine. Lift the hands to hip height, holding the tins. 50 palms down, 50 palms up. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, imprint the spine. Draw rib and hip closer together, lifting one leg and then the other leg safely into tabletop. Dip the chin and curl to the bottom of the shoulder blades. Breathe in for 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathing in and out. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathing in and out. Palms up. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathing in and out. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathing in and out. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in. Hug those knees in. Head goes down. Place the feet back onto the floor and coming up to sitting for me safely. Now we're going to do roll up, roll down. So if we're coming up, if you need a little towel or cushion behind your pad, and put it there, just up against the bottom. Take hold of the tins or butts and take the arms along. Breathe in, start to roll back. Breathe out when the lumbar spine goes down, placing each vertebrae down in turn. Take a breath in, dip the chin, curl up through the ab prep, through the imprint, and use your tummy muscles to come up to sitting. Breathe in, start to roll back. Breathe out when the lumbar spine goes down, taking those arms overhead. Breathe in, dip the chin, bring the arms up over the chest, curl up through the ab prep, through the imprint, coming up to sitting. And breathe in, start to roll back. Place each vertebrae down in turn. And breathe in, dip the chin, bring the arms up over the chest, curl up through the ab prep, through the imprint, coming up to sitting. So, sitting up tall on those sit bones, taking hold of the tins. Take the arm. You might feel your arms tomorrow on this one. So take the arms out, take a breath in. As you breathe out, rotating the waist towards the right. 1, 2. Breathe in, come back to center. And breathe out to rotate to the left. 1, 2. Breathe in, come back to center. And breathe out to rotate. Wrap those ribs around. Breathe in, come back to center. And breathe out to rotate. 1, 2. Breathe in to come back. And breathe out to rotate. 1, 2. Breathe in to return. And roll back. Hold back. Rotate. Breathe in. And out to return. It's hot. It's my excuse. Not that I need one. Take the arms long. Breathe in. Start to roll back. Breathe out when the lumbar spine goes down, placing the arms overhead. Bend those knees in. Feet flat on the floor. Take the arms out into the T shape, palms facing up, neutral spine. Fold the right leg into tabletop, slide the left leg away. Lift the arms an inch off the floor. Breathe in, take the leg over the midline. Breathe out, circle the leg down and round and back in line with the shoulder. 4 times taking the leg over the midline, out to the side and around. 4 times out to the side, over the midline and around. And breathe in, out to the side, down and around for 1, 2, 3, 4, and release. Change legs, so fold the left leg into tabletop, slide the right leg away, lift the arms off the floor. Breathe in, take the leg over the midline, breathe out to circle the leg around. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep that pelvis stable. Out to the side, down and round. And release. Okay. You can use the tin for this one, or you don't have to. And we're going to do obliques. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, imprint the spine. Draw rib and hip close together, lifting one leg and then the other leg safely into tabletop. Taking hold of the tins, bring them together, dip the chin and curl to the bottom of the shoulder blades. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, rotate to the right without moving those legs. Breathe in, come back to centre. Rotate to the left. Breathe in, come back to centre. And breathe out to rotate. Breathe in, come back to centre. Stay in flexion, keep that chin dipped. Those abs flat. Don't let those legs move. And the last one to the left. And release down. Woo. Lot of hoofs about. Take a breath in. Double leg stretch with tins. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, dip the chin. Slide ribs towards hips as you lift one leg and then the other leg safely into tabletop. Dip the chin, curl to the bottom of the shoulder blades. Breathe in, take the hat off, legs go away. Don't hit your head with the tins. Breathe out to circle and bend the arms back. And breathe in, take the hat off as those legs go away. Circle and return. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hug those knees in, head goes down. Beautiful weather, but it's so warm. It's a bit like being in the studio at Lifestyle. I think Lifestyle is opening for customers soon, but the studio not for the foreseeable future, unfortunately. But as soon as we can, we'll be back. Carry on with brooms until it's time. Shoulder bridge with arm scissors. So feet and knees, hip distance apart, or if you wish to challenge it, bring the feet and knees together. Take a breath in. Fingertips up to the ceiling, take a breath in. As you breathe out, lift to the bridge position. And breathe in, right arm goes back, left arm lowers just to the hip. And breathe out to return. And left arm goes down, left arm goes back, right arm goes down, and back. You know what I meant. Keep in that bridge position. Hold with those abs and glutes. Just one more each side. and release down. Good for the glute muscles. Just do another set of those. Feet and knees hip distance apart or together. Fingertips up to the ceiling. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, lift those hips straight off the mat. Breathe in, take the right arm back, left arm lowers to hip. And back. Stay in that bridge position. Really working those abdominal muscles, pelvic floors engaged, those glutes, hamstrings engaged. And release down. I've been reliably informed that Judith's doing this with chickpeas today, so don't shake them too hard, Judith, or you may end up with hummus, which wouldn't be a bad thing. Okay, coming up to sitting for me, please, safely. Take the legs wider than shoulder distance apart, hands on top of the tins. Take a breath in, dip the chin. Slide ribs towards hips as you reach towards those toes. Breathing in and out to length. And take a breath in, dip the chin. Slide ribs towards hips as you reach towards those toes. Keeping neutral, breathing in and out to length. And take a breath in, dip the chin. Slide the ribs towards the hips. Breathing in, feel that stretch in the lumbar spine. Breathe out to return. And take a breath in, dip the chin. Slide ribs towards hips as you reach towards those toes. Breathing in and out to lengthen. Lying onto your right side for me, please. You'll need a tin. So place the tin between the ankles and lying down. Palm faces up, gap between the waist and the mat, shoulder over shoulder, hip over hip. Just look down to see those toes. Breathe in, lift those legs away. And breathe out to lower. Breathe in to lift and lower. Now bring the tin to the knees. They don't make tin cans like they used to. They're a lot easier to squish than they were, for those that remember. Take a breath in, lift those legs away and lower. And then to the thighs and lift. Keep that gap between the waist and the mat. And release. Turning onto the other side for me, please. We usually go the other way, don't we? I'm blaming the heat again, but we'll keep going this way. Do the harder one first. Breathe in, lift those legs away and lower, and lift and lower. And to the knees. Those legs go long. Gap between the waist and the mat, shoulder over shoulder. Breathe in, lift those legs away and lower. bring into the thighs and lift those legs away and lower and lift and lower. And release. Okay, lying onto your tummies for me, please. Those legs wide. Arms at the angle, tip of those onto the floor. Swan dive. Breathe in, slide the shoulder blades down the back and start to lift the upper body. When the elbows want to lift, push into long arms coming up towards the pubic bone and breathe out to lower elbows, then nose go down. Make sure you go wide across those shoulders. As you breathe in, slide the shoulder blades away and start to lift the upper. Lift up, pushing into those hands. Lift the tummy away from the mat. Breathe out to lower elbows, then nose go down. And slide the shoulder blades down the back and lift. Pushing into those long arms. And breathe out to lower. And breathe in, slide the shoulder blades down the back. Use those mid-back muscles to lift and arms. And breathe out to lower. And last one, slide the shoulder blades down the back and lift. And lower down. The feet and knees together, hands underneath the shoulders. Push up into shell stretch. Toes together. Knees apart, sitting back on those heels, lift the ribs, stretch that lumbar spine, drop those shoulders down the back. Breathe in and out, in and out, in and out to roll up through the spine. Okay, coming up to kneeling for me, please. I'll just move the fancy camera work. Alright, my screen goes blank, so I just have to get it back. Oh, just a minute, I need to enter my password. Don't look. I'm back again. Sorry about that. So I am kneeling up. I want you to see my arms. So you're going to take hold of the tip. You're going to take the arms above the head and hold through those abdominal muscles. Now, I'm going to do the in and out breath in for 5 out, 5. But as you're going to do it, you're going to move your arms backwards and forwards. So take a breath in. As you breathe out, oh, let me start again. So take the arms up and breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't move that upper body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and release. You might feel your arms. Judith, enjoy the hummus. So coming up to standing for me, please. Feet and knees hip distance apart. Neutral spine, knees soft, lengthen through the crown of the head. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, dip the chin. Slide ribs towards hips as you roll down the front of the body. Let the arms and head hang. Breathing in and out to roll up through the spine. And take a breath in. As you breathe out, dip the chin. Slide ribs towards hips as you reach towards surface toes. Breathing in and out to roll up through the spine. And take a breath in. As you breathe out, dip the chin. Slide ribs towards hips as you roll down the front of the body. Breathing in and out to roll up through the spine. Take those hands up. Index finger, middle finger, ring finger and back. So I hope you've enjoyed the class. It's been a warm one today. So hopefully I'll see you very soon. And can I have some more photographs for my wall, please? Right, take care. See you soon. Apologise for the interruption just a while ago.